I am not scared that that's going to happen. I think Moshiach is going to come before that happens. And that's what that's pretty much what we learn. You have to take precautions. I'm not saying you should ignore every threat. You have to address the threats, especially in Israel. The same Rebbe who tells us not to be afraid of Israel says that by Israel giving in, by Israel showing a weak hand and giving land back, it's causing Israel lives. That's what he said. It's causing nefashos. It's causing actually people are being lost because of our fear to stand strong and say this is not part of negotiations. This is what Hashem gave us, not part of our negotiations. So in summary, what we learned here tonight is that Mashiach and Moshe both have a certain relationship to each other. Not only spiritually, that Moshe's Torah and Mashiach is through Torah going to take us out, but they actually both come from their situations that they're about to break. They both come from the situation they're about to break. And the explanation for this is that the way Hashem made it is that you kind of break the tree from the tree itself. You use part of the axe to break the tree, as we discussed the analogy of the fruit that is growing within a shell, in a klipa, and the klipa at one point gets broken and thrown away and emerges the fruit itself ready to eat. We also learned tonight that Mashiach is actually going to be revealed, according to most sources, let's put it, outside of Israel. That's where he'll start off his mission. And then from there, he'll take all the remaining Jews to Israel. I mean, this does say that Moshe was buried in the desert and didn't go to Israel because when Mashiach comes, he'll also lead that whole generation who died in the desert. He led them out of Egypt. Why shouldn't he finish the job? So he'll actually finish that job of bringing those people who died in the desert, he'll bring them to Israel. So let us hope that before the class ends, which is in about 30 seconds, Moshiach comes.
The soup is ready.
And Moshiach takes us right here from Las Vegas on a very quick plane, jet. And we come to Israel.
I want first class seat.
First, you got better than first class seat.
I didn't go first class. I don't want to go this time. I want to go first class.
You're going to say, beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up, Scotty.
There's no intelligent drivers here.
And we should merit the redemption, especially through our studying about redemption. This should help hasten the coming of Mashiach, because that's what we're taught, that by through learning it, we are able to live more with the Messianic age. It becomes more real to us, and that actually helps us redeem ourselves and ultimately redeem the whole entire universe and the whole world. Mehera, Yameinu, Amen, Mamish,
When Mashiach comes, will he already be in a human form, or will he just be born, or what? I mean,
apparently he will be in a human form already, because he has to already do some things. He has to be a leader trying to get Jews to come closer to God.
He has to know Torah.
He has to know the Torah, he has to be studying Torah, he has to influence people.
so he already exists somewhere.
Sure, he exists somewhere.
If he exists in a human form, can he be destroyed? You know, like someone can kill him, assassinate him, or is he beyond that?
That is a very good question. For that question, you probably need a whole nother lecture.
But you have, like the Arabs or the Muslims.
The Maimonides writes that if he's assassinated, then that's a sign he's not the Messiah. And he brings proof from Bar Kokhba, who lived in a time after Romans. He was even after they destroyed the temple, this guy Bar Kokhba was a very powerhouse. He had an army, and they couldn't get to him, the Romans. And Rabbi Akiva, who was one of the greatest sages at the time, believed that Bar Kokhba is the Mashiach. Once he was assassinated, and he sinned. He did some bad things to the sages. He was assassinated, then they all knew he ain't the Mashiach. the question though is can he die and reemerge? That's a more complicated question. Not assassinated. Could he die and come back alive? Chias hamesim and so on. And there are sources that could be, and so on and so forth.
Well,